Function and safety check on a Sig P320. Anytime you have reassembled your Sig after cleaning, you want to do a quick function check to make sure all the safeties and all the functions are working properly. So first thing we want to do, of course, is to verify that the gun is completely unloaded, which it is. So the first function verification is to check the recoil spring function and slide travel. And all you do there is simply retract the slide all the way, release it, make sure it closes all the way, and locks fully in the closed position, and then repeat. Next is the trigger mechanism. Press the trigger fully to the rear, obviously pointed in a safe direction, and we just rack the slide so it is ready to go. So the striker does fall. Alright, after you verify that the trigger works, next thing we want to do, rack the slide again, place the exterior safety on if you have one, make sure the trigger does not press and the striker does not fall. Then release the safety, make sure the trigger works. And if you have ambidextrous safety, which this one does, just make sure you can put the safety on and off on both sides. The next verification is the slide catch. So take a verified empty magazine, load it into the gun, rack the slide all the way to the rear. It should lock in place as it should on an empty magazine. Then press the slide release down and the gun should close. Okay, after the slides stop, we want to release the magazine. Inspect the magazine, make sure the base plate is nice and secure. Make sure the follower moves up and down. And if you have more than one magazine, make sure you do that on all the magazines. Base plate nice and tight. Follower moves up and down with the spring. Alright, then next we want to just insert the magazine into the gun. Make sure it's secure, not going to come out. Press the slide release and the magazine should come out very easily. That should be a very smooth operation. We just want to inspect the exterior of the firearm, make sure everything is in proper working condition. The next thing for the function and safety test would be to get some dummy rounds. These are 9mm dummy rounds, and I'm just going to load 5 of those into a magazine. Dummy rounds are simply fake ammunition that are the same size and shape of, say, 9mm, for example. And the purpose of dummy rounds is to test functions of your gun as well as work on manipulation drills without having to fire your weapon. So we have 5 dummy rounds in here. Release the safety. Now the gun is loaded. The next thing we want to check is the chamber loaded indicator. So on this gun, this little piece pops up when there's a round in the chamber, just to let you know without opening the chamber that there's a round in there. You should never trust that 100%. You should always check to make sure there is or isn't a round in your gun, and you should know the condition of your gun. So now with a magazine full of dummy rounds, I'm going to simulate firing the weapon by simply racking the slide 5 times. What should happen is each time I rack the slide, it should extract and eject a dummy round, and then when the magazine is empty, the slide should lock back. So we simply do this 5 times briskly. And it locks back on an empty magazine. So that's the last test that I would do. And this gun is ready to roll. If you like this video, please hit like below. Please subscribe, and thanks for watching.